Okay, it's I, Sigmund Freud, and it's I, Sigmund Freud, going to delve into the popular discovery of the Higgs boson particle, the God particle. That'd be particle physics, and it discussed particles earlier. So, what's happening with the Higgs boson God particle machine in Switzerland? They're trying to find the particle named after a Higgs boson and searching for the God particle. And it's particularly interesting, they're looking for this particle. Well, what does it imply? It implies that God is a particle. And he's made up of particles. And so we're searching for the particular particle using a particle accelerator or a super collider that collides particles together. So they use this collider to create atoms smashing into each other, creating more particles from the atoms. And so we have lots of different particles floating about. So then you could say, if there's many particles and they're creating more particles, then it can't be just a God particle. Then maybe it's plural God particles. Would that mean that God's plural and he's more than one? That could be the triune God. If you had three particles in one, you have a triune God. But if you have many particles, well, it'd be lots of different gods out there smashing particles together into each other. And, it's particularly interesting that there's so many particles. So anyway, this is the Higgs boson God particle searching machine that's made up of particles. That's interesting. So we have particles that make up a machine that's searching for the God particle and taking particles and smashing those particles into each other that creates more particles. So pretty much we have particles smashing into particles that's searching for a God particle. So it's obvious. God's a particle. He came from particles and he created particles to look for himself, looking for the God particle. Now, how clever is that? So we have this particle machine that began with the God particle, creating everything in existence from particles looking for himself. So God is in fact a God particle looking for himself in a particle. So I find that particularly fascinating. And I'm just one small particle in the whole equation of the God particle.